All right, let's start getting my stock buggy guys out there. Short course guys are ready to rock. All right, stock buggy guys, start making their way out there. We already got Justin Talon and Chris Nelson. I need Robert Marzinski, Shane Coles, Drake LeBeau, JT out to Marshall. All right, you guys can roll them around, check them in. All right, everybody is checked in. The order in this are going to be Jason Klein going to lead us out. Lucas Lenhart in the 2, Benny Carlson 3, Rick Nicholas, Matt Beer, and Chad LeBeau. All right, guys, stock short course. Race number 1. I'm going to call you by name. Jason Klein. Lucas Lenhart. Benny Carlson. Rick Nicholas. Matt Beer. And Chad LeBeau. Oh, Benny. Benny Carlson going for the throat on lap 1. Benny Carlson also opening up with the best lap. I don't know if that's correlated or what. These guys all cycling around for lap number 2. Benny Carlson out front. Rick Nicholas in the 2. Lucas Lenhart, LeBeau, Klein, and Beer. Oh, watch it after the sweeper. That was LeBeau on his lid, I believe, our number 4 car. 1:10 in, 3:50 to go. Carlson across the line, 18.8 that time by. 16 lap pace for Benny. Nicholas on 16. Lenhart on 16. LeBeau and Klein on a 15. Matt Beer. Missed a lap there. Matt Beer on a 15 as well. 15 and a flat. 3:25 to go. Watch it at end of the straightaway. End of the straightaway. It's clear. Beer doing his hot lap that time by. Going to back it up with a rough one. Carlson coming across the line there. New hot lap at a race. 18.5. 16 and a 5.05 off that white and orange with a checker. Working the traffic going through the chicane. Him and Klein working it out. Rick Nicholas hanging on to that number 2 spot. Nicholas sporting that new paint job. Silver, blue, and red across the line. 19 flat. He's about 1.3 off of Benny Carlson right now. Klein in the 3 spot. Matt Beer in the 4. Lenhart and LeBeau. 2:40 to go. Another fast lap that time by for Benny, 17.6. On lap 7, 16 and a 5:01 to pace. Stretches his lead out to 2.8 over Rick Nicholas. Klein hanging on to that 3 spot. Top 3 guys still on 16 lap runs. 15 and a 5:03 for Beer. 15.511 for Lenhart. 5:14 for LeBeau. 2:15 to go. Lenhart and LeBeau separated by 0.3 of a second right now. Battling it out for that number 5 spot. LeBeau in that cream. Red. A little bit of gold in there. Black. Working on the back of Klein right now. Lenhart in that dark forest green. Working through the chicane. 1:55 to go. Leader up to a 16 and a 5 flat now. Working his best run on the layout. Benny Carlson over that second off camber. Working on the straightaway. Last time by 18.4. Benny going to back it up. Ugh, with a 20.6. Carlson still hanging on to that top spot. 16 and a 5:03. Rick Nicholas, 5:09. 5:19 for Klein. 5:19 for Beer. Jason Klein and Matt Beer separated by about 1.5 right now. Klein laying down his best lap of the race on lap 11. 19.2. 1:10 to go. $55 seconds to go in this one. Carlson out front, 16 and a 5:03. Falling off that flat pace just a bit. 19.3 last time across the line. Working on the back of Lenhart here. They work together. Excellent driving through the sweeper. Lenhart got the leader in front of him. $4:30 down and 30 to go. Carlson, Nicholas, Klein, Beer. Top 4 guys on 16 lap runs. Beer with a little bit of a slow one that time by. Going to drop him down to a 15 and a flat. LeBeau, 15, 5:05, 5:10 for Lenhart. 15 seconds to go. Time about to expire here. Leader working that double single in front of the stand. Keep going like you're going to get some more. Benny Carlson is done. Everybody else still going. Lucas Lenhart done. Nicholas done. Klein done. LeBeau done. Waiting on Matt Beer. Red and black still going. One more still racing. And that's a race. Benny Carlson going to take that one. 16 and a 5:01. His best run on the layout. Rick Nicholas, 16 and a 5:10. 5:19 for Jason Klein. Jason Klein, welcome to the 16 lap club. Matt Beer, 16 and a 5:22. LeBeau, 15 and a 5:05. 15.511 for Lucas Lenhart. What are you doing? No. You guys could probably roll them around, check them in if you'd like. Watch you coming on the straight on the tabletop. Oh, over the top. Nice one. A little truck swap. That's what I figured. Looks like it's on. You got throttle and wheel. Yep, run it across the line there. Perfect. And Hayden's going to lead us out. You're going out first. Hayden going out first. Ski Man, Leonard, Aiden, Tyler Ski, and Stephen Key. All right, guys, I'm going to call you by name. Hayden Klein. Ski Man. Leonard. Aiden Nelson. Tyler Ski. And Stephen Key. All right, little hiccup. We're off and rolling now. Race number 2 on the track, second heat of stock short course. These guys cycling through for a couple laps here. We're gunning for Benny Carlson, 16 and a 5:01. That is the current TQ. About a minute in, 4 minutes to go. Leonard Dake on the point, 17 and a 5:11. 5:16 for Aiden. 5:18 for Tyler Ski. Ski Man on 16. Steven on 15. Hayden on 15. 3:45 to go. Separation between the three cars up front, less than 1 second right now. Dake on the point, 17 and a 5:15. Jason Klein. Dake with a 17 and a 5:15, 5:18 for Aiden Nelson. Tyler Ski falling off just a bit, 16 and a 5:17 for him. 15:02 for Ski Man, 15 and a 14 for Stephen Key. Hayden Klein on 15 and a 5:16 with 3:05 to go. Dake and that Mac Tools ride. Red, yellow, and white working down the line. Last time 19 flat, gonna back it up with an 18-1. Hot lap at a race on lap 6 for Leonard. Aiden Nelson with an 18-9. Separation 0.8 of a second up front right now. They've separated from Tyler Ski in the 3 spot. Who's got to deal with the Ski Man in the 4. Stephen Key in the 5. Hayden Klein in the 6. 2:40 to go. Dake gets it wrong in the sweeper. And go. Halfway down, halfway to go. That should move Aiden Nelson to the front. Aiden working his way on the straightaway right now in that baby blue, yellow wheels. 18.7 across the line for him. Puts him to the point. 17 and a 5:18. Only guy on a 17-lap run now. Leonard Dake down to the 2. 16.505 for him. 09 for Ski. 16 and a 5:13 for Ski Man. 15 for Steven. 15 for Hayden with 1:55 to go. Watching in front of Stan. Slow roll there for Hayden Klein. Leader in that baby blue, yellow wheels, working a kid's table. Got a mirror full. Leonard Dake, separation 3.2 on time, but just a mere few feet on the track. Nelson up on that tubing just a bit. 18.7 across the line for him. Leonard with an 18.6. Dake trying to find his way back to the front. He's got to get around Nelson, got to get it clean. 1:30 to go. Separation 3.2 up front. Dake just waiting for a mistake here. Looking for a moment coming on the straightaway. It's not there. 18.9, 18.7. Dake takes another 0.2 off him. It's 2.9 to gap up front. Leonard to the inside. They get linked. Oh, man. Somehow it worked out. Both these guys are going to lose some time, though. We're going to check the split when they come across. That could bring Tyler Ski into the conversation. 4 down, 1 to go. And it might. Aiden Nelson, 16.505. 08 for Dake, 16 and a 5:10 for Ski. Hot lap at a race last time by. Backs it up with a stellar one. Another bobble there for Aiden. 1.7 the gap up front. It's going to be slimmer now. Leonard across the line, 19.1. Aiden, 19.0. The gap shrinks to 1.8. Tyler Ski across the line with a 19.1. So about 3 second separation between the top 3. That's Aiden, Leonard, and Tyler Ski. .20-second laps for Aiden and Leonard. Last time by, going to move Tyler Ski up to the 2 spot. Time about to expire here. Ski only 1.3 off of Aiden. Keep going, keep going. Everybody's still alive. Everybody is still alive. It's 7/10 now. Hayden Klein is the only one done. Everybody else still racing. Everybody else still going except for the red and black of Hayden Klein. Leonard Dake is done. Aiden Nelson done. Ski Man done. Tyler Ski is done. Waiting on Stephen Key. Key working on the straightaway now. And that's it. All in, all done. Marshals on your blowers. On the last lap, Tyler Ski going to take that one. 16 and a 5:07.1. Aiden Nelson, 0.3. 16 and a 5:08 for Leonard Dake. 5:14 for Ski Man. 15 and a 5:14 for Stephen Key. And 14 and a 5:03 for Hayden Klein. All those guys from the last race out to Marshall. All right, let's get the marshals spread out here. Leonard, why don't you slide over to the, or one of you guys slide over and the other guy kind of watches both. You guys will tag team watch both. All right, stock buggy guys, roll them around, check them in. All right, just got to check a couple transponders here. Robert Marzinski, go across the line for me. Robert, check her in. Okie dokie. And then I need Justin Broughton to go across the line for me. Perfect. He's got 64 boost in that thing. All right, the order in this are going to be Jamie Tenney is going to lead us out. Talon Dede, Gavin Miller, Chris Nelson, Robert Marzinski, Justin Broughton, Shane Coles, and Drake LeBeau. All right, guys, we got a full field in this one, so I'm going to call you off relatively quick. We are going on the sound of your name. Tenney's, Dede, Miller, Nelson, Marzinski, Broughton, Coles, LeBeau. Stock buggy off and rolling right now. Good showing of stock buggy tonight. Full field, all 8 cars in this one. Talon Dede opening up with the best lap. LeBeau, Miller, Coles, Tenney's, Broughton, Nelson, Marzinski. 4:15 to go. A lot of racing left in this one. $3:55 to go. Dede out front working that chicane right now. Gavin Miller in the 2 spot. Going through the chicane as well. LeBeau up in the mix. Coles, Nelson, Tenney's, Marzinski. Talon, watch it after that kid's table. Watch it after kid's table. Go wide. Excellent marshal in there. Oh, LeBeau. A little too much overcorrection there. So Dede out front. He's in that blue, yellow. A little bit of silver in there. Working on the back of the all silver right now. Coles up to the 2 spot. Coles in that white and orange on the back of Marzinski on track. Miller in the 3 in the all yellow. Now it's Tenney's up to the 3 spot. Tenney's in that yellow, black and white. Miller down to the 4. Nelson, Marzinski, Broughton, and LeBeau. 2 down, 3 to go. Dede on the point. Last time by 16.9. He's got a hot lap at a race with a 16.6. 18.507 the pace. Coles in the 2 spot. 18 and a 5.16 for him. Tenney 17 and a flat. 02 for Miller. 03 for Nelson. 16 lap runs for Marzinski, Broughton, and LeBeau. 2:40 to go. Separation between Coles and Tenney's just 0.2 of a second. Tenney's to the 2. Coles down to the 3. Tenney's to the 17.1. Last time by across the line. His best lap of the race on lap number 8. 2:25 to go. Dede out front, 4-second lead over to the 2 spot battle of Coles and Tenney's. Watch it after that carousel corner. Tenney's gets it wrong. Lets out a groan of despair on the driver's stand. Going to lose that spot to Coles. Oh, Tenney's double stuffing it. Call it the Weisenberger. 3 down, 2 to go. Tenney's from the 2 down to the 4. Now it's Dede, Coles, Nelson, Tenney's, Miller, Marzinski, Broughton, and LeBeau. Broughton and LeBeau separated by half a second. Chris Nelson getting spun around there. After doing his best lap of the race, 16.9 last time by, going to back it up with an 18 suck. 135 to go. Didi out front and in control. Only guy in an 18-lap run, 18 and a 5.06, 16.9 across the line. Cole's in a 2 spot, 17 and a flat. That might change. Tenney, 17.04, 05 for Nelson, 09 for Miller. 17 and a 15 for Marzinski. Broughton and LeBeau still battling for that number 7 spot. Now it's LeBeau Broughton. Separation there, 8/100ths of a second. 1:05 to go. Didi out front, working a kid's table right now. Large margin, 9.6 to the 2 spot of Tenney's, who's only got 9/10ths on Nelson, who's got 4/100ths on Coles. Battle shaping up for that 2 spot. Tenney's, Coles, Nelson. 17 and a 5.03 for Tenney's, 04 for Coles, 04 for Nelson. Miller trying to get in the mix there. 17 and a 5.07, 25 seconds to go. Oh, Miller up on the tube in there in a straightaway. Watching a sweeper. It's clear now. 15 seconds to go. Tenney's 18.8 across the line. Where's Chris Nelson? Here he comes. With a 17.7. It's 4/100ths between Tenney's and Nelson. Another 3/10ths to Coles. Time has expired. Keep going. Going to be very close in the midfield here. Oh, man. Miller and Coles getting caught up just a bit. Jamie Tenney's, you are done. Only one done. Chris Nelson now done. Talon Didi done. Coles, Miller, you guys are done. Broughton is done. Marzinski done. Just waiting on LeBeau, and that's it. Talon Didi going to set the tone on that one. 18 and a 5.08. His best run on the layout. Chris Nelson going to take the 2. 17.503 for him. 05 for Tenney. 06 for Coles. 17 and a 5.14 for Miller. 5.15 for Marzinski. Drake LeBeau, 16 and a 5.09.1 to Justin Broughton, 16 and a 5.09.8. Oh, man, he said don't crash. All right, let's do this. What are you doing? Race number 1, you guys are up. Benny Carlson, Rick Nicholas, Jason Klein, Matt Beer, Chad LeBeau, Lucas Lenhart. Stock buggy guys out to Marshall. I mean, a car is working, but your transponder is not in there? Or not plugged in the right way? Okay. Oh, that's why it took so long. I was wondering why it took so long. Stock buggy guys out to Marshall. Race number 1, you guys are up. Benny Carlson, Rick Nicholas, Jason Klein, Matt Beer, Chad LeBeau, Lucas Lenhart. You guys can go ahead and get the track blown off also. I don't believe the track was blown off. Gotta pull up. There you go. Well, yeah. Surprisingly, only one son. Who are you missing? Here he comes. Wait, who are we missing? Where's Jason Klein? He's coming? Oh, there he is. I didn't see him in that camouflage. All right, you guys go ahead, roll him around, check him in. Race number 1. Second heat, or round rather, of stock short course. Everybody is all checked in. The order in this one going to be Benny Carlson going to lead us out. Rick Nicholas, Jason Klein, Matt Beer, Chad LeBeau, and Lucas Lenhart. All right, guys. I'm going to call you by name. Benny. Rick Nicholas. Jason Klein, Matt Beer, Chad LeBeau, and Lucas Lenhart. Watching a chicane. These guys circulating around for their first couple laps. Carlson, Lenhart, Nicholas, the early order. Beer, LeBeau, Klein. Benny, your early leader, working the traffic. These guys working it out well. Carlson, Lenhart, LeBeau. These guys flossing out there. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. Carlson across the line. It's a 19-1, 17 and a 5-11. Looking to reset that TQ. Nicholas in a 2 spot, 16 for him, 16 for Beer, 15 for the rest of the field. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Leader over that first table onto a straightaway. Last time by was a 19-1, this time by 19-1 again. Carlson currently on a 17 and a 5:14 pace. Rick Nicholas in that 2 spot, 18-9 across the line, his best lap. 16 and a 5:07 to pace for him. Beer, 16-5-11. Klein with a 15:01, 15:01 for Lenhart. Those two separated by 6/10. Chad LeBeau, 15 and a 5:12. LeBeau going for a quick tumble on the sweeper, no Marshall needed. 2:05 in, 2:55 to go. Your leader working that second off camera in that orange and checkers. Last time by 20.4, falling off that 17-lap run. Backs it up with an 18.3. 16 and a 5 flat for Carlson. He's got 2.6 on the second car, Rick Nicholas. Beer in the 3 spot. Lenhart, Klein, LeBeau. Halfway down, halfway to go. Carlson back on that 17-lap run. Little kiss of the sweeper pipe there, but no Marshall needed. Nicholas hanging on to the 2 spot. 16:06 for him. 16 and a 5:10 for Beer. Separation there, 1.7. Lenhart, 16 and a 5:14. 5:17 for Klein. 1.2 the separation between Lenhart and Klein. LeBeau doing his best lap on lap 7. It's a 19.3. 15 and a 5:11 is his pace. 3:05 down, 1:55 to go. Benny Carlson in control. 3.9 to margin. 18.2 across the line, stretches it out to 4.8. Carlson getting it wrong there. Gonna lose a couple seconds here. Might fall off that 17-lap run. We're gonna check in when he comes across. 1:30 to go in this one. And he does. Carlson down to a 16 and a 5:02. Within the clutches of Rick Nicholas now. Nicholas only 3.6 off him, and Matt Beer only 1.4 off of Rick. 1:20 to go. Second spot on Lenhart. Second spot on Lenhart. Excellent driving there. Tuck in and follow him. 4 down, 1 to go. 18.5 recovery lap there from Carlson. Coming down the line here. 16 and a 5:01 the pace. Knocks it down to a 5 flat. 50 seconds on the clock. Carlson itching for that 17-lap run. Working in front of the driver's stand now in that orange and checker over the kids' table. Up on 2 wheels. No Marshall needed there. 40 seconds to go. Carlson working a lap this time around. It's an 18.6. 16 and a 5 flat is the pace. Nicholas in that 2 spot. 16.509 for him. 0.5. Matt Beer, 0.8. 16 and a 5.13 for Klein. 15 and a flat for Lenhart. 0.7 for LeBeau. 15 seconds to go. Battle for that number 2 spot. Nicholas and Beer. Didn't see what happened there, but it looked like Benny Carlson might have had to be marshaled. We're going to check this time across the line here. Keep going like you're going to get some more. Watch it at the sweeper. Sweeper. Benny Carlson, you are done. Caught at the line. Racing in front of you. Everybody else still going. Benny Carlson is the only one done. Rick Nicholas is now done. Lucas Lenhart is done. Waiting on Beer, Klein, and LeBeau. There's Matt Beer. There's Klein. Just waiting on one more. That white, a little bit of red, gold, black. Oh, yeah, sending it on the straightaway. LeBeau showing off on the last lap there. Benny Carlson going to take that one. 16 and a 5 flat. His best run on the layout, but just missing that 17 lap run by 4/10. Rick Nicholas, 16 and a 5:09, his best run on the layout. 16 and a 5:12 for Beer. 5:17 for Jason Klein, his best run. Lucas Lenhart, 15 and a 5:01, his best run. LeBeau, 15 and a 5:21. All right, you guys go ahead, roll them around, check them in. Benny, why don't you slide up to the top of the hill over there? What did you say? For what? Well, you're marshaling. You stay right there. Drake is going to go back to where he was. What do you mean get myself ready? You got a marshal, bro. Oh, well, I understand that. Oh, why were you out here? Just volunteering? You didn't even race. Oh, well, you did psych me out. All right, the order in this one, disregard him. The order in this one, Tyler Ski, Aiden Nelson, Leonard Dake, Ski Man, Stephen Key, Hayden Klein. He really did psych me out right there. All right, I'm going to call you by name. Got me all frazzled up here. Tyler Ski, Aiden Nelson, Leonard Dake, Ski Man, Stephen Key, Hayden Klein. All right, nice and easy out there. We are gunning for a Benny call you out Carlson, 16 and a 5 flat. Dake throws down an 18.6 on lap 1. Tyler Ski with a 19 flat, backs it up 18.3. Those two, 1 and 2 right now. Dake coming across lap 2 with an 18.0. 17 lap runs working early on for Dake and Ski. Ski Man up in that 3 spot, 16 lap run for him, 15s for the rest of the field. 1 in 4 to go. Oh, heavy contact with the straightaway wall there. That was Aiden Nelson. Sorry, Dad. Tyler Ski last time by with an 18.999, going to fall off that 17-lap pace. Leonard Dake all alone, 17 and a 5.11. 18.3 across the line. 1.7 the gap to Tyler Ski in that 2 spot. Ski Man in a 3. Aiden, Hayden, and Steven. 3:25 to go. Leonard Dake on a TQ run right now. Only guy on a TQ run. 18-9 across the line, working on the back of Hayden Klein. Hayden gives him room. Excellent driving there. Dake in that red, yellow, and white Mac Tools mobile. Working through the chicane. He'll be coming up on Stephen Key if and when. Tyler Ski in that 2 spot. He's in the blue and silver, working the carousel corner. About 2.5 the separation up front between Dake and Ski. Ski Man in the 3, about 1.7 off of young Tyler. Aiden Nelson in the 4, Stephen Key in the 5, Hayden Klein in the 6, 2:45 to go. Go low in the sweeper. Justin Broughton gonna marshal that one with all 4 of his fingers. Halfway down, halfway to go. Your leader working across the line, this time by 18 flat. His best lap of the race on lap 8, hot lap of the race. 17 and a 5:12 the pace. He's separated now from Tyler Ski in that 2 spot. 16 and a 5:02 for him. 08 for Ski Man. 16 and a 14 for Aiden. 15 and a 5:08 for Steven. Hayden on 13 and a flat. 3 down, 2 to go. 3 down, 2 to go. Another hot lap of the race last time by for Leonard Dake. It's a 17-9. 17 and a 5:12 TQ run working off of Dake. Gonna back it up with an 18-5, staying on that 17 and a 5:12 pace. Tyler Ski, 16 and a 5 flat. 07 for Ski Man. 16 and a 5:10 for Aiden Nelson. 15 for Steven. 14 for Hayden Klein. Hayden Klein doing his hot lap last time by 19-3. I'll watch going in the chicane. Commentator's curse there. Hayden up on 2 wheels. Another 17-9 for our leader. Watch on a straightaway, go high in the straight, go high in the straight. It's clear. "45 seconds to go. Dake, Ski, and Ski Man. Aiden Nelson creeping into that 3rd place battle with the Ski Man right now. Separation there, 1.2, 35 seconds on the clock. Aiden in that blue with the yellow wheels. Watching in front of the stand. It's clear. Watch going to chicane. Our leader gets it wrong. Dake losing some time that time by. That might drop him off that TQ run. It's going to be close here. It's going to be very close. Dake falling apart at the end here. Everybody is still live. Tyler Ski, you are done. You're the only one done. Leonard Dake, you're done. Aiden Nelson is done. Ski Man is done. Waiting on Steven and Hayden. All white still going. And that's race. Bring him in, shut him down. Marshall's on your blowers. Leonard Dake. 16 and a 5:03. 0.5. Tyler Ski, 0.9. Benny Carlson going to hang on to that top qualifying position tonight in stock short course. Ski Man, 16 and a 5:08. 16 and a 5:11 for Aiden Nelson. Stephen Key, 15 and a 5:11. 14 and a 5:16 for Hayden Klein. We'll get those guys from the last race spread out. Maybe we would take a volunteer if someone wants to hang out for one more. Hayden, I'll take you in the chicane. I'll take you at the top of the hill. Help out Tyler Ski over there. All right, you guys go ahead and roll them around. Check them in. Stock buggy race number 3. Tuesday Night Worlds here at Trackside. Straight away, straight away. Right when I took a bite of my taco, too. All right, everybody is checked in. The order in this are going to be Talon Didi, Chris Nelson, Jamie Tenney's, Shane Coles, Gavin Miller, Robert Bump Up Marzinski, Drake LeBeau, and Justin Broughton. All right, guys, I'm going to call you by name. Talon, Chris, JT, Shane Coles, Gavin Miller, Robert, Drake LeBeau, and Justin Broughton. Full field in this one. Work together out there. Didi, Coles, Tenney's top 3 after lap 1. These guys circulating around for lap 2. Now it's Didi, Tenney's, Nelson, Coles. JT with a 16.7 on lap 2. Didi coming across lap 3 with a 16.9. Tenney 17.0. Separation up front, 1/10 early on. We got 1 minute in, 4 long minutes to go. Tenney's getting crossed up just a bit there. Going to lose a couple tenths. Watch it after the sweeper. Watch it after the kids' table. Both are clear now. 1:20 in, 3:40 to go. Didi out front, 18 and a 5.07. 09 for Tenney's, 18 and a 5.15 for Drake. 17 for Nelson, Marzinski, Cole, 16 for Gavin and Broughton. Watch it after kids' table. It's clear. These guys all grouping up. Our leader is that blue, yellow, and silver directly behind Gavin. Now the leader will be on Robert Marzinski next. 1:50 in, 3:10 to go. Didi working at kids' table. Working well with the traffic. He's got about 1/10 of a second on JT. 18.507 for Talon, 18.508 for Tenney's. Nelson, 18 and a 5.16. Nelson doing his best lap last time by. It's a 17.0. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Top 2 separated by 3/10. Chris Nelson only 3 seconds off that lead battle. Cole's another 1.8 off of that. Then we got LeBeau, Marzinski, Miller, and Broughton. These guys grouping up, working in front of the stand. Second place car will be coming up on the LeBeau, then Miller. .245 in, 2:15 to go. Second place car on Gavin next. It's 2/10 the separation up front. Excellent driving there from Miller and Marzinski. It gets a little close for comfort on that second off camera, but we roll on. Tenney's across the line with a 17.6. Losing a couple tenths there to Talon. The separation now 0.8 of a second. Didi working across the line. Stretches that out another 10th. It's 9/10 up front. 1:45 to go. Leader got relatively clean track in front of him. He's working the kids' table. Tenney's in that 2 spot. Same situation. Nelson in the 3. Coles, Marzinski, LeBeau, Miller, and Broughton. 1:30 on the clock. Didi rises to the occasion here. Hot lap last time by. It's a 16.8. Good marshal in there from Dake. Coles gets it wrong. That was our fourth place driver. He could lose that spot to Marzinski. It's going to be close. 1:10 to go. Back-to-back 16.8s for our leader. Talon Didi locked in now, working through the chicane. Tight on that curbing. Tighty lines, little flick of the wheels for the fans. Cross the line here. It's a 16.9, 18 and a 5.06 to pace. He's separated now just slightly, 1.8 over 10. He's 50 seconds on the clock. Top two guys on 18 lap runs. Rest of the field, a little work to do. 40 seconds to go. Little quick kiss of the pipe there for Talon Didi, and he rolls on. Last time by was a 17 flat. Tennies with a kiss of his own. Matching errors for the top two. We're both on 18 lap runs. The separation 2.7 up front, 10 seconds to go. Keep going, keep going. Chris Nelson, Talon Didi, you guys are done. Everybody else still live. Jamie Tenney's done. Shane Cole's done. Waiting on LeBeau and Gavin. Done. And done. Talon Didi going to take that one. Resetting the TQ by 0.2 of a second. 18 and a 5.08. Tenney's with an 18 and a 5.10. His best run on the layout. Talon, that was your best run as well. Chris Nelson, 17 and a 5.05. 06 for Coles. 08 for Marzinski. 17 and a 5.11 for LeBeau. 17 and a 5.19 for Gavin Miller. And Justin Broughton with a 16 and a 5.02. All right, I'm getting the main set up. We will have a B main and short course. It's only 4 guys. So I'm going to need some help marshaling race number 2. I'll need some of you stock short course A main guys to do a little double duty for me. About 5 minutes, guys, roughly 5 minutes. Stock short course B main, you guys are going to be up in race 1. That's Lucas Lenhart, Chad LeBeau, Stephen Key, Hayden Klein. Stock buggy going to be race 2. Stock short course A main, race number 3. I'm going to need some assistance. Some of you stock short course A main guys that are ready to go, I'll need you to do a little double duty. Marshal race 1 and race 2 for me. That would really help me out. Only 4 guys in race number 1. And we got full fields the rest of the evening. All right, race number 1. Start making your way out here. I'll take a handful of you stock short course guys. I'll need some guys to volunteer marshal race number 2 also. We only got 4 guys in this race. So you could probably get away with 6 marshals. But I will definitely need volunteers for race number 2. So in this one, we got Lenhart, LeBeau, Key, and Klein. Need some of my stock short course A-main guys out to marshal. I will take Benny, Leonard, Tyler, Aiden, Ski Man, and Rick Nicholas. Matt Beer and Jason Klein, if you guys want to marshal race 2, that would be awesome. I'll probably still need 1 volunteer after that. Oh, you're already out here. All right, whatever. You marshal this one then. And race number 2. You guys are race 3, but you'll have sufficient time to line up in your line and all that good stuff. You only got 4 guys in this race, and the next race after this is 8 guys. Well, we still need a couple more stock short course A-main guys out to marshal. We'll take 1 more. Rick Nicholas, I'll take you over here by that number 2 blower. By Matt Beer, kind of. Leonard's got quick feet. He can marshal those 2 areas. Just don't hit the TV. You gonna hang out there, Chris? You're the man. I'll take you at the top of the hill if you're gonna go out there. Lenhart on the 1, Chad LeBeau on the 2, Stephen Key on the 3, Hayden Klein on the 4. All right, our grid is set. This is our little 4-car shootout, stock short course B main. Top 2 guys going to the big show get their shot at Benny Carlson. This is our stock short course B main. We're going to go racing on the sound of the tone. Nice and easy. Single file line working through the chicane. Excellent first lap here. Lenhart, little kiss off the curbing. Stephen Key on the wrong side of the pipe. Hayden Klein going to join him. Top 2 cars starting to break away just a bit. Klein up on 2 wheels. Stephen Key catches the ankle of Dake. Take that, Leonard. Top 2 cars working across the line. That's Lenhart and LeBeau. Lenhart in that forest green. LeBeau in that white, black. A little bit of red and yellow in there. 3rd spot, Hayden Klein. Stephen Key in the 4. About 1 minute in, 4 long minutes to go in this one. Lenhart leading us out, working over that double single section. Forest green with the black wheels. Into the chicane. Here comes LeBeau. Top 2 guys looking to bump up. Hayden Klein slightly closing that gap. A little kiss off the pipe there. Quick tumble. Going to lose the spot to Stephen Key. Number 3 battle working on the straightaway right now. Key getting by Klein. Key up on 2 wheels. Leonard right there. Ready to pounce. Back to the front. Lenhart and LeBeau. Top 2 guys sharing the same straightaway. 19.6 for Lenhart, 19.4 for LeBeau. Separation about 1 second up front. These guys both looking to bump up, but LeBeau wants that number 9 position on the grid. 150 in, 3:10 to go in this one. Two down, 3 to go. Top 2 cars separated from that number 3 car. Still Stephen Key hanging on to P3 right now. P3, Key, Klein in the 4. Oh, Lenhart up on the pipe, taking out LeBeau in the process. LeBeau going to hang on to that number 1 spot, though. Lead battle working on a straightaway here. Chad LeBeau taking over that top spot. Lenhart giving it up. Oh, Lenhart having a charge here. Get a little touch on LeBeau's bumper. Going to let him go. Sportsmanship there on point. 1 and 2 working in that off camera onto a straightaway. LeBeau leading him out. Lenhart in a 2. He doesn't need that spot, but he wants it. 2:55 in, 2:05 to go. LeBeau, a little kiss off the curb in there. Lenhart closing the gap. These guys single file coming onto a straightaway. 1 and 2 across the line. LeBeau with a 20-0. Lenhart 19-8. Separation just 0.3 of a second. It's feet on track. These guys duking it around up front. Stephen Key starting to close that gap. Key only about a straightaway and a half behind these guys. 1:30 to go. LeBeau and Lenhart got to keep it clean here. Top 2 cars working on the straightaway. Key working in that second off camber. Hayden Klein in that off camber. 1:15 to go. LeBeau does his best lap last time by 19.2. Lenhart with a 20.1. Stephen Key with a 20.6. Four down, 1 to go. Another hot lap there for LeBeau. Getting in the groove here in the last 50 seconds. A late bloomer. LeBeau in that white and black. Lenhart in that forest green. Stephen Key in the flames. Hayden Klein in that white, little bit of pink fade. 35 seconds to go. Lenhart does his hot lap last time by, trying to reel in LeBeau here. 20 seconds to go. It's going to be close. Oh, Lenhart getting caught up at the end of the triple there. LeBeau might come around for one more. It's going to be very close. Keep going, keep going. LeBeau getting that victory lap. Lucas Lenhart, you are done. Stephen Key done. Waiting on LeBeau and Hayden Klein. And that's a race. Chad LeBeau, Lucas Lenhart bumping up into race number 3. Stephen Key coming home 3rd. Hayden Klein bringing home the 4. I need everybody from that last race out to Marshall. Plus, I'll need some volunteers. Some of you A-Main short course guys who are ready to go, I need your help. We got a full field in this one. I need all the marshals. All right, you guys go ahead and roll them around, check them in. Feel free to do a couple laps if you want. Pull it off in a safe location. Do not park it on the straightaway. And I need anybody and anybody who is out to help me marshal. Anybody who's ready to go for the next race. We got a full field in this one. Watching a sweeper. Nice and easy there, Robert. Marshall after the kids' table. Kids table, kids table. Hayden Klein. All right, I need a couple more volunteers, a couple more stock short course guys who are ready to go. At least 2 or 3. Help a brethren out up here. Thanks, Rick. Aiden, I'll take you by that blower over there, actually. Mr. LeBeau, you could stay right there. Or actually, why don't you take that chicane? Yeah. Perfect. All right, that should do it. Let's set the grid here. Talon Didi going to be on that number 1. Straightaway is closed. Jamie Tenney's on the 2. Chris Nelson on the 3. Shane Coles on the 4. Marzinski on the 5. LeBeau on the 6. Gavin Miller 7. And Justin Broughton on number 8. Drake LeBeau on the 6. I mean, I'll definitely take you if you want to help out Mr. Klein right here. That would be awesome. We got a full field. We could use everybody. All right, our grid is set. This is a stock buggy. A-Main Talon Didi was your top qualifier tonight. We're going to have a little fun. We're going to take it easy on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy, easy on this first lap. No need to make any passes. Thank you for the checkup. I appreciate it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Check it up. Keep it rolling. Chris Nelson getting a little nervous out there. Shane Cole's checking up. I appreciate that. It wasn't pretty, but I'll take it. That's a live start. We're rolling with it here. Talon leading us out. Tenney's, Nelson, Coles. Marzinski, Gavin, LeBeau, and Broughton. Didi already amassing a straightaway gap here over Tenney's in the 2 spot. Tenney's got a little gap on that Nelson-Coles battle. Then we got Marzinski, LeBeau, Miller. 50 seconds in, 4:10 to go. LeBeau having a look on Marzinski, gets too greedy with it. Gavin Miller catching the worst end of that deal. Go, Drake. Oh, Marzinski ripping a mad wheelie on the straightaway, getting crossed up, going to lose a couple spots. Back to the front, didn't see what happened there, but Tenney's all the way down to the 4 spot. Now the 3, Chris Nelson tapping out on that second off camber. Didi leading us out into the double single now. Second spot is now Coles, Tenney's, and Nelson. They've separated from Broughton, Miller, LeBeau, and Marzinski. Didi across the line, 16-8. Here comes Coles and Tenney's and Nelson, 17-3, 17-3, 17-1. Little break to Broughton, LeBeau, Miller, Marzinski. Broughton in that 21-5 ride right now, keeping LeBeau, Miller, and Marzinski at bay. 1:45 in, 3:15 to go. Didi at the front desk trying to check out early. Tenney's tapping out in that carousel corner. Gonna lose a couple spots there to Coles and Nelson. 2 down, 3 to go. The battle's for that number 6 spot right now. 5 spot rather. Broughton, LeBeau, Miller, Marzinski, Gavin working his, Talon rather, working his way through that traffic. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. LeBeau getting by Broughton. Tenney's tapping out on the kids' table. So now Tenney's got to deal with Drake LeBeau here. JT in that yellow, orange, and black. LeBeau in the red and white. That's a battle shaping up for the number 4 spot. So from top to bottom, it's Didi, Coles, Nelson, Tenney's, LeBeau, Broughton, Miller, and Marzinski. Oh, man, Marzinski getting it wrong. He was trying to wait, but it's caught up with Shane just a bit. Our leader getting it wrong. Didi on his lid. Here comes Coles and Nelson, rather. Three down, 2 to go. The gap, 2.5 seconds up front. Didi working through that chicane. Here comes 2 and 3, Coles and Nelson. These guys got to work together if they're going to catch Talon Didi. Working on the straightaway. Coles in that white and orange. Nelson in that baby blue. Gavin parking in the sweeper. These guys get around him clean. Second and third coming up on Broughton. 2 cars. Excellent. Battle behind you, I believe, Justin Broughton. With that all yellow. Didi working a kids' table. Here comes Coles and Nelson in the kids' table. Broughton and Miller battling out for that number 6 spot. LeBeau and Tenney's duking it out for the number 4 position. Tenney's on the wrong side of the pipe. Oh, man, Tenney's hard on the gas on the set down there. Marzinski from left field trying to take out the leader, I think. Second and third coming up on Coles. Oh, they get collected coming onto the straightaway. Coles and Nelson. Nelson getting the good end of that deal. 50 seconds to go. These guys collide mid-air. Talon Didi breathing a little sigh of relief here. So it's Didi, Nelson, Coles, LeBeau, Tenney's, Miller, Broughton, and Marzinski. No battle there behind you, Robert. 4:30 down, 30 to go. Closest battle still probably Nelson and Coles. Tenney's creeping up on LeBeau here, 15 seconds. Oh, man, Tenney's turning in early on the chicane. Don't know if he's going to get one more. He's got to get there. No, he's definitely not. Once you cross the line, you will be done. A couple of these battles finishing out right at the ticker here. Your leader, the only one to finish. And that's it. All in, all done. Talon Didi. Tone to tone on a Tuesday night. Stock buggy A main. Chris Nelson going to bring home the number 2. Shane Coles 3. Drake LeBeau 4. Tenney's in the 5. Gavin Miller 6. Broughton 7. Marzinski 8. Marshals on your blowers, please. Someone didn't blow that number 2 position. Hey, Drake LeBeau. Drake. Oh, you got it, Dad. Thanks, Dad. Never mind. Never mind. Hey, Drake. Never mind. Oh, stand by. Lost on my screens. You guys can roll them around, check them in while I reconcile this error. Still waiting on a couple more to check in, so watch it on the straightaway, watch it on the straight. Waiting on LeBeau and Lenhart to check it in here. Give Lenhart an extra minute. He was helping me volunteer marshal. What's wrong, Lucas? Got it on the right model. Here comes Lucas. Lucas had a really high-level issue that I just diagnosed really quickly right there. It's advanced stuff. Lucas throwing the body clips on right now. Our top qualifier tonight, Benny Call You Out Carlson. Leonard Dake on the 2, Tyler Ski on the 3, Aiden Nelson on the 4, Ski Man on the 5, Rick Nicholas 6, Matt Beer 7, Jason Klein on the 8, Chad LeBeau on the 9, and Lucas 2 Radio Lenhart on the 10. Perfect. Excellent. All right, guys. This is our stock short course A main. We got a full field here. We're going to take it nice and easy on the sound of the tone. Patience, patience, guys. No need to pass. Just roll up, easy on the gas. Just get through lap 1 here. Self-induced. It's going to sort itself out. Go, go, go. Up on 2 wheels, saves it. Watching the sweeper, go high in the sweeper. All right, it's a live start. We're rolling with it. Couple self-induced bobbles in the back. Benny Carlson leading us out. Leonard Dake applying the pressure early. Carlson like an open wound. Aiden Nelson up to that 3 spot. Matt Beer in the 4. Tyler Ski 5. Then we got Klein, LeBeau, Ski Man, Lenhart. Dake up on 2 wheels. Gonna lose the spot to Aiden Nelson now. Top 3 cars working around that sweeper. Dake takes that spot back from Aiden. Aiden turns in just a bit early. No Marshall needed, but he doesn't lose the spot. Aiden on his lid again. Tyler Ski going to close the gap now. So our leader working down the straightaway. 2nd spot on the straightaway now. Here comes Nelson and Ski. And we got a little break to Ski Man, Beer, Klein, Lenhart, Nicholas, and LeBeau. 1:25 and 3:35 to go in this one. Leonard Dake closing the gap on Benny Carlson this time by. Last time by it was 2.7. Now we're down to a measly 0.8 of a second. Carlson with a rough lap. Dake taking a whole couple seconds off him that time. Lead battle working into the triple. Through the kids' table. Carlson in that orange and checkered. Leonard Dake sliding into the chicane. Oh, man. Carnage coming out of that carousel. That's a battle right there. LeBeau, Nicholas, Klein, Lenhart. Watching the sweeper go low. It's clear. 2:50 left to go in this one from top to bottom. We got Carlson, Dake, Nelson, Ski Man, Beer, LeBeau, Nicholas, Klein, and Lenhart. Leader is that orange and checker right in front of Lenhart. 2nd spot right behind you, Lucas, if and when. Leader will be coming up on a whole mess of cars here. It'll be Jason Klein next. And Rick Nicholas. Leader on Jason Klein and Rick Nicholas. Excellent driving there. Battle behind you, Rick. No battle in front. Leader in front of you. 2nd place behind Lenhart and Klein. 2nd place on his lid. Tyler Ski now applying the pressure for that 2nd position. Dake in that red, yellow, and white. Gets it wrong, coming on the straightaway, going to lose that spot to Tyler Ski. So now it's Ski in the 2nd spot. Dake in the 3. Here comes Aiden Nelson in the 4, and that baby blue. 3 down, 2 to go. Battle for the 2 spot, working through the kids' table and in the chicane. Dake catching too much curving, gonna lose a spot to Nelson. Carlson on his lid. Getting caught up with Rick Nicholas. Who was that? Jason Klein on his lid. Battle for that number 7 spot. Nicholas, LeBeau, Lenhart. Second place is our blue and silver on Lenhart. Second place on Lenhart. Second place will be on LeBeau next. 3:40 in, 1:20 to go. Second place on Chad LeBeau. Thank you. Carlson, Ski, Nelson, Dake, Beer, Ski Man, Nicholas, LeBeau, Lenhart, and Klein. 1:05 to go. Dake gets it wrong on a straightaway, hardest part of the track. $55 seconds to go in this one. Benny working that carousel corner. He's got a decent margin at Tyler Ski, about 3 seconds right now. Benny still got to keep it clean. Rick Nicholas got the second place car behind him. Chad LeBeau got the third place car on him. Excellent, thank you. 30 seconds to go across the line. Tyler Ski got nothing but racetrack in front of him, and Benny Carlson trying to reel him in. 18.4 last time by, his hot lap on lap 14. 20 seconds to go. Carlson got to keep it clean for one more lap, maybe 2. It's going to be close. Carlson playing the wide line, playing it safe. Tyler Ski tight to the pipe. 5 seconds on the clock. Carlson got a couple more corners here. Got to keep it clean. Once you cross the line, you will be done. Waiting on Dake, LeBeau, and Klein. And that's it, all in, all done. Benny, call you out. Carlson gets it done on a Tuesday night. Tyler Ski bringing home the number 2 spot. Aiden Nelson coming home 3rd. Leonard Dake 4. Matt Beer 5. Ski Man in the 6. Rick Nicholas 7. Chad LeBeau 8. Jason Klein in the 9. And Lucas Lenhart in that number 10 position. All right, guys, that concludes our racing for this evening. If you have a tab, I don't know if the computer's working in there, but go in and give it a shot. It's super limited amount of practice tonight after racing. And as always, we thank you for coming out and having a good time on a little Tuesday night. We'll see you next Tuesday for a little more action. We got racing this Friday at 7 p.m. And then just practice on Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 4.